Dark Horse embargo released today?
A bunch of Dark Horse videos went out. They've been doing like Eco Boosts, and then it was like GTs, and now it's Dark Horse. So yeah, all the I think the rides. So that's what they were doing at the Speedway that afternoon.
Yeah.
When we asked to get rides,
It
and
was
they said
media.
no,
It
it
was
was
because
media getting those
it's
rides.
because we are dealer media and not media media.
Yeah. Anyway, we got to ride in one already, though. We beat him to the punch. All right.
In New York, I would have rather had that
They
on
were
a
doing them.
racetrack.
Yeah, they were doing them on the
Oh,
racetrack,
man.
though. That was a lot of fun.
That would have been fun.
All right. So first off, let's talk about Bronco. So Bronco pricing did increase. Maybe this is what they're talking about. So these prices have already went into effect. If you already had an order prior to this, then you're price protected to the price when you ordered the vehicle. Hopefully your dealership does that if they know what they're doing. So let's talk about some of the price increases that happened. So prices went up by $250 for the Big Ben, the two-door Big Ben, the two-door Big Ben with the advanced four-wheel drive system, the Black Diamond two-door, the Black Diamond two-door with the advanced four-wheel drive system. So all those went up $250. So there you go. So $750 price increase for two-door and four-door Wild Track and two-door and four-door Badlands. They both went up by $750. The Raptor went up yet again another $500. And the Heritage Edition, two-door Heritage Edition went up $500, and the two-door Heritage Limited Series went up to $50. Since they're price protected, why go up? Why raise the price if they're protected to it and you can't order it anymore? Why raise the price? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, I guess this is for people that end up getting a stock order on one. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't make sense to me. All right. The automatic transmission went up $400. The Big Ben Sasquatch package went up $400. The Badlands Sasquatch package went up $400, and the Badlands Sasquatch package went up $400, which is kind of weird that all three of those went up. So it must have been a cost for a wheel or something since it's on those. And they have the same wheel on those because the Wild Track has a different wheel. But why not include the Outer Banks? I don't know. Anyway, there you go. That's the price increases. And in case you're wondering, the order banks are closing for 23 model year August 10th. So get your 23 order in before then, or wait for 4 days after that and put in a 24. So there you go. And CVP on those, deadline on those is the 14th, because that's the day the order bank opens up for the 24 model year. So there you go. So here's the situation. This is typical of a model that doesn't sell out early before the end of the model year. This is what normally would happen: is they would close the order bank several days before opening up the next model year. So case like F-150, where they're not completely sold out, they can produce everything that's currently in the order bank. Then they're not going to close the order bank until like a week or so before the next model year opens up. So that's what you're seeing is happening with the Bronco. So, and you might see happen with the Maverick. Anyway, we'll get into that in just a little bit. All right. Price increases for the Explorer as well. So these went into effect on July 31st. And again, anybody that has an order prior to that, they're locked into the price they are when they ordered their vehicle, according to Ford. So Ford will reimburse the dealer back the difference. Your dealer needs to know that and adhere to that. Here's the price increases that's happening. So price went up on the ST line, Timberline, and Limited Series by $350. The King Ranch and Platinum went up by $450. The XLT Tech package went up by $350. And the ST High package went up by $450. There you go. Now, last week I told you about the 24 Ranger FX4 off-road package needing the running boards added to the order. And now Ford has said that any unscheduled retail stock and fleet orders with FX4, but without the running board option, have been spec changed by FMC dealer on July 27th. So that is actually, we're going to talk about order guide updates, and that is an update to the order guide that is a requirement to get the FX4 package, is that you get with the running board, either the Sport running board or the Chrome, based on the different package you have. So, because the sport appearance package is actually standard on those trim levels that can get FX4 now, and so you would go with that one unless you add the chrome package. Then you get the chrome package running board. So you got to make sure you do that. We talked about it last week, but now they updated to say they spec changed all the ones that are in their order bank. But as a dealer, you might just double check that. Here's something that I think was actually kind of funny that came out, and this is a bulletin that went out to trucks that are arriving at dealerships missing the tough bed spray and bed liner, which I say you should remove it, but some packages are there. It's included. It says there have been some instances. Yeah.
Instances.
Thank you. Where the factory ordered tough bed spray and bed liner are arriving at dealerships without the spray and liner applied. So it's basically telling them what to do. So they can't just add a spray and bed liner. So we couldn't just take ours over here and get a spray and bed liner put in. You actually have to put in a application with the FordBedLinerRepair.com and put in the large repair. Basically, it's a warranty claim is what it is. And you make sure you get that done. So it says, will the application by the local service provider include the Ford oval on the bulkhead? Because that's another thing that's big about that is you get that Ford logo on the back of it there. It says, yes, provided the dealership initiates the process using the FordBedLinerRepair.com. So make sure you got to do that. And they have certified people in each of the different areas to take those two to get that put on. So there you go. So another reason why you should not order the spray and bed liner. Anyway, all right. Last one before we get into order guide updates is the 2023 F-150 Lightning reservationist invitations for the Pro is available. So I forgot I was going to look that up. So I was going to look up because at one point in time, Ford told dealers the Pro is sold out for 23 model year. So let your reservation holders know they need to go ahead and order an XLT or go ahead and cancel their order because Pro will not be available the rest of the year. Not true. It's back. Pro is back. And only for those that have a reservation that you have not canceled yet. So quantities are limited. It says we actually had someone order one. So we had somebody that did not cancel. And also Ford actually, another thing that this reminds me of is that Ford actually said they were going to cancel everybody's reservation and give them their money back. I think that was at the end of May. Right? But they didn't cancel them.
No, they did not.
And so if yours not canceled, you might go and look and see if you got an email from Ford. So if you had a reservation that you did not cancel in there for an F-150 Lightning, it's still there. You might have gotten an email from Ford telling you that you can order a Pro version right now. So, and those start at $50,000.